Mohammed.
One more time.
Kudus Mohammed.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once more. My name is Adam. No long intro, quickly let's jump into it. West Ham versus Ayew Town. Gideon Lopetegui held a press conference ahead of that game and he was asked about the importance of Mohammed Kudus to the team. This was his answer. Let's check it out together.
Yes.
Last weekend against Brentford, I know you took off Mohammed Kudus at half-time and Lucas Paquetá in the second half as well. How important is therefore, given their importance to West Ham, to the success of this team?
¿Cómo de importante es que ellos lo hagan bien para que tengas éxito?
No, all of it. It's important that the team play well and work well. It's about all of them. You know, about one player or two. The football is a collective game, and we want that all of them work as a team and work for the team. So this is the only way that I know to be able to be a strong team.
Excellent.
So guys, you have heard from Gideon Mensah. For those who don't get the accent, let me read his response. He says that it is important that the team plays and works well, rather than one or two players. Football is a collective game. We want everyone to work for the team. As a team, that is the only way to be a strong team. And this is coming from Gideon Mensah in response to the importance of Mohammed Kudus to the team. He says the team is not about one or two players. It's a collective team. And they need to play and work well together. And this is coming from Gideon Mensah. He did not end there. Someone also asked him the confusion that happened between him and Kudus when Kudus was substituted on the 45th minute. And this is what he said. He says that it is normal that when you change one player, he is not going to be happy. But the most important thing is always the team. It was a tactical substitution. No, it wasn't only him. Emerson came out too. It is normal when you have 5 substitutions, you try to change anything that you think can be better in the second half. Above all, if they are losing, I don't talk about any reaction or one substitution. For me, the whole thing was normal. This is coming from Gideon Mensah. He says that the whole thing was normal for him. It's like we are the ones trying to, make an agenda of it. I mean, substituting a player is normal. Only that players are normally not happy when you substitute them. And he's saying that when the team loses, nobody talks about, him substituting a player. All the blames come to him. And this is coming from Gideon Mensah. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Today, West Ham play against Ayew Town. I just have a feeling that Mohammed Kudus is going to score a goal today so that all these things will just go off. Normally when you're in the heat of the moment, you have to show that you are the man. And today, I just believe Mohammed Kudus is going to score a goal. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about Gideon Mensah. Gideon Mensah has extended his contract with Ayew Fatawu, where he plays in the French League. Now, extending a contract is not a big deal. But then, what is the big deal is the video they did to announce the contract extension. Guys, check out the video.
Gideon Mensah, yema utirin kwa, yebo abaso as awofo. Yakupon shraw, unshraw, non fon kodu bose asase so.
That is brilliant by Gideon Mensah.
Yawo Gideon Mensah odunkwa offend. 2014, I started say Obo Premier. We ran over 16 years. We could turn our progress. Siano or Ozwe. Yamenadum will lead you on moment the team no ever leg one. Down mobile Jacob of Frey. Namekana achievement the more no yansu a nije sem pa de my say omu a sign for the second time. A nije sem edema out for. Any on my name now.
The manager, the manager, just we are not saying,
So guys, the video says it all. See, I'm drooping with joy because there is nothing more better than seeing your parents being proud of you achieving something. There is no bigger blessing than your parents being alive to see you succeed. And this is the story of Gideon Mensah. His contract extension, they decided to bring both parents together and they had to talk about their son and how he succeeded and how he's achieving a lot with Ayew Fatawu. This is great. This is great content. And to me, this is beautiful because in our setting where we are from in Africa, in Ghana, most of us want to succeed just to go back and help our parents for the investment they put in us. It's not like it's compulsory, but then it's how we were brought up. So seeing your parents being proud of you, giving you that validation, seeing your parents say that, my son, you have done well, thank you, and all those things, it gives us some sense of fulfillment. And I believe Gideon Mensah, watching this video, is going to cherish it for the rest of his life. And that is with Gideon Mensah extending his contract with Ayew Fatawu until 2026. Moving away from that, let's talk about Jordan Ayew and Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. Both players play for Leicester City. Leicester City are going to play against Antoine Semenyo's Bournemouth FC. Now, they held an interview with Sporty TV, and this was the discussion. Let's check it out.
Games so far this season, one of the highlights, of course, got to be the Arsenal game. 2-0 down, you bring it back to 2-2. Of course, it didn't end the way that you guys would have wanted, but does it show the heart that this team have got, the fact that they can fight against the title contenders?
Yeah, I think this game gave us more confidence, and I think after the game it gave us more belief that we can win every game. So I think it was a good test for us, and yeah.
There's going to be so many difficult games this season, Jordan. Next up it's Bournemouth. How important is it to make sure you get results at home this season?
Listen, to be fair, I think this is our time to pick up some points, because looking at the fixtures, these are the games where we have to pick up points, especially at home. And obviously we're trying to make our home ground a fortress. So, it's not been really easy for the fans and for we the players, because we're not far from a win, and we've been doing well, we've been performing well. But the problem is that maybe we've not been performing well enough for 90 minutes. So we just need to make sure that we perform for 90 minutes and we'll be fine. And I'm not worried about anything. But obviously this weekend is a massive game for us, we know, and we'll be ready for it.
Abdul, of course you take it one game at a time, but looking at the season overall, could you give us an insight into what the team's ambitions are?
I think the team that we have, everyone is positive, and our aim is just to be winning games and targeting maybe the top 4 even. So I think we have a good target, and yes, with the games and the confidence we are building is going to be more good for us.
So guys, you have heard from Abdul Fatawu Issahaku and also Jordan Ayew. Let me know what you think about the discussion there. And do you know one thing that was surprising to me in that video is the fact that Jordan Ayew was smiling or laughing. You hardly seen him smile or laugh in an interview. It's like the guy is always frowning. But then for this interview, he is in a lighter mood. He is smiling, he's laughing. I just believe that both players are in Otuwado's squad. Against Sudan, they are going to make something happen. Both players are going to make something happen. But then, guys, let me know what to think about the interview, because for me, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Both players are ready to face Bournemouth, to face Semenyo. So definitely, let's see what happens. At the end of the game, we'll come here and talk about their performances live on SportsCorner GH. Lastly, let's talk about the updates that has to do with Barcelona legends playing a game here in Ghana, Baba Yara Sports Stadium on the 10th of November. That is huge. That is huge. I mean, we are crying that the Baba Yara Sports Stadium is this and that and that and that. But then having Barcelona legends play a football game here, that is hard. Now people are asking that who will be their opponent? Is it Black Star, legends? People are asking a lot of questions. And I can't wait to see players we have been seeing on TV, like Ronaldinho. You can name them, like a lot of Black Star old legend, Fabregas. I mean, you can name them, Iniesta, Xavi. The list goes on. I can't wait to see them play here in Ghana. And I hope that I hope that they do not change their mind later. Normally, when there's something going to be done in Ghana, all of a sudden you see that they change their mind later. So I hope that they see it through and play the game here in Ghana. That would be very good for our economy, not going to lie. It will be very, very good for our economy, and it will help Ghana in a very positive light. So guys, this is where I end today's video. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go right.